Hello, and welcome to episode 168 or 170. I got off on the numbering, so I figured I'll even everything up. Okay, first thing, I wasn't going to make a video today, but I watched Matt's video of Matt Likes Comics, and I asked him earlier to do a show on Ben Grimm, The Thing. And so he did, and he got out a whole bunch of cool Thing books and Fantastic Four books and Marvel 2-in-1, and it inspired me to break out my books and look at them. And then, of course, when you look at them, you say, oh, that's a cool one. You want to show it to people. But before I show some books, I'm going to show another Ben Grimm picture, since it's the Ben Grimm show. He's sitting there. And my friend Adam of Up and Adam Comics, or Rich of Big Nasty's Comics, said for the dialogue box, since he's sitting at the kitchen table with his feet up, he'd say, "It's slobbering time." So I thought that was funny when I get around to doing the lettering. You got to be in the mood to do the lettering. It's different than doing the drawing. Okay, speaking of drawings, we had the Ray Gun Rachel show a little while back, and this is Brittany's comic showcase. Brittany, it's Brittany's, and she did two drawings, and I call them the Ray Gun Rachel twins. And down over here, I'm going to put her name and comic logo right in there. So, shout out to you. Now, getting to the books. All right. So I figured I don't want to make a real long show. A short show would be fine. So I grabbed like 6 of the Thing run and 5 of the Marvel 2-in-1 covers. And I'm just going to show the covers. Look at that. Thing number 1. He's got like the mushroom head thing on that one. And here's Thing number 2. And I guess that's him as Ben Grimm. I got 2 of them. And here's the Inhumans with the Thing. Black Bolt. Medusa. Here's number 4. Look at that schnauzer on that guy. And number 5. She-Hulk's. She's giving him a good whack. And this was this could have been the first cover or first issue cover as far as I'm concerned. That and the other one's good too, but that would be a good one. By this time, the mushroom head is starting to round off a little. Okay, now, then here's the 2-in-1s, and I grabbed several of those. Okay, here's Tigra, number 19. That's a character I like. She was a West Coast Avengers, and then Avengers Prime. That's 19. Here's 20. with the Liberty Legion. Look at them guys. You don't see them very often. All right, and here's Marvel 2-in-1 number 4 with Captain America. And they're fighting for the fate of the world. And here's a real cool cover. Beautiful. And then my favorite character, Iron Man, is teamed up with, like, he's in my top 5. Ben Grimm has got to be probably in the top 4. It's Iron Man, Captain America, and the next 2 guys I like. It depends. It usually depends who I'm reading. Now this is a cool. Now, Matt mentioned it even has a dinosaur on the cover, so I knew I had one with a dinosaur on the cover. Look at that. He might have showed the same one. I don't know. But I just want to quote certain people in the comic book community. I got that. Me included. All right. And it's Kazar with that one and his beast. And the last one is the Scarecrow. Looks like, why would the Scarecrow get involved? Here's like a comic book thing. All right, Scarecrow. What's the Scarecrow made out of? Straw, hay, and he's got a. Obviously, that's some kind of fire or beam monster. One spark. What's he gonna do? I don't know his powers. I gotta read them. You know, these are from, I don't know, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Well, with that, I just want to say hello, and everybody's been watching these videos. Thanks for watching. And I hope you've been enjoying them. And there's a lot of camaraderie that goes around in the comic book community that's fun. You know, this is the fun part of the hobby. You know, it's almost like we're pen pals and video connoisseurs, and we make shows and talk about comic books. Some people draw, and some people play the trumpet. And with that, enjoy your comic book pursuits. Take care.